Perfect. What's up?
Well, how's it being back here around the guys and getting things kicked off for the season?
No, yeah, it's awesome being back here around the guys, building a good base this week with the guys in the weight room and whatnot. And so happy to be back. And we all know what our goal is, but it's very early right now. So just enjoying the time with the guys, seeing everybody around the building, including you guys, So it's good to see you guys' faces.
How would you kind of describe the vibe, the energy, in the locker room as everyone's back and looking ahead to the season?
Yeah, obviously last season is last season. This season is a totally new year, and I think everyone is very excited about what all we have coming forward, and we know the potential that we have with this team. We've added pieces, and I'm sure throughout the draft and throughout the rest of the offseason we'll add more pieces. I'll leave that to the people upstairs, but I'm definitely excited. I'm ready to get the year going, but there's a process, and I'm very respectful of that.
How weird is it not to have pressure by you in the locker room or working out with you?
It's not weird at all. Life happens. And he's somewhere else right now. I got to tear his picture down in the linebacker room, So we have, linebackers all over the wall. So I need to probably make a video of me, maybe punching it and, or something like that. But or maybe I'll ask C. Hort, get out there on special teams, maybe a punt play, and hopefully it's D-State just to get something with him. But, no, I'm happy for him. I'm wishing him all the best, and it'll be good to see him twice a year. He's still my guy, but, it's when war is war, that's what it is.
Roquan, what do you see in potential for Trenton Simpson maybe playing next year this season?
Yeah, no, Simp, just been even talking with him this offseason, even throughout last season. I know the type of respect he has for the game and for himself as well, and the way he's been busting his tail all offseason, talking with Scott and everyone, how he's, the guy's busting his tail, want to be the best, and I know his mindset. So I'm excited. He has all the potential in the world. It's just going to be about putting that on the field week in and week out and just trusting his ability. And if he does that, I think he'll be the best second-year linebacker in the league, in my opinion.
I know how high your standards are, and you guys have a lot of talented players on this defense and have lost some talented players and a coordinator. How much you think it'll motivate a motivating factor for you guys to show that, hey, we're still the Ravens defense?
Yeah, I think that comes with time, but I have the utmost respect for Zio and the way he run things. Fiery guy, very intense. Really match my personality, but I think it matches the defensive personality as well as the organization. As being a Raven, I think what he embodies is exactly what you want in a coordinator. Very thankful for Mike and everything that he had done here. But the players, life goes on. So at the end of the day, wish all those guys the best who've, going on with their career. But don't anything change here. We're still the Ravens, and we're still going to get the job done and finish it by any means necessary. So that's our mindset, and I know each and every guy that's putting in the work this offseason, here or not here, knowing exactly what our mindset is and how we're going to get there.
What was your thoughts? He sits down with each of the guys as you come in to talk about what you've done already over the offseason, what your personal goals are. What has it been like to go through that process with him and know what you've already done and what you hope to do?
Honestly, with Scott, yeah. So even when the season ended, that's so I do a lot of my training on my own. So then getting with Scott and getting a plan together for me throughout the offseason, which I think is huge for me. So coming in is just something, little tweaks here and there, but things that I had already been doing pretty much throughout the offseason, running-wise as well as lifting. So I think it's great, having a guy like him here, can relate to the players in any way, younger guy, know what's going on, and just knowing how to approach guys and knowing how to push guys as well as getting the best out of each and every guy. And I think when you have someone like that, it's always great to have that person in the building, keep a smile on his face, bring smiles on others' faces. So definitely grateful to have him and entire staff here.
Well, what's your thoughts on the addition of Derrick Henry to the squad?
Yeah, no, I think that's huge. I think it's going to make us stick to what we do. Having a guy like him, anytime you need a play with him and Lamar back there, I think it's going to be crucial. I'm excited. It's going to open up a lot for everyone. Going against the guy, I know the type of threat that he opposed to other defense. So it's going to be scary. I'm excited to see, and as I would say, I'm glad that I'm on the defensive side and watching those guys, cheering them on, play in and play out. Told a couple of my friends in the offseason, maybe I'll have to get some popcorn on the sideline and, while I'm watching those guys go to work. So I'm definitely excited. I think it's a great piece added to us, and it's going to help us get to where we want to be.
You said that this is a new season. It's last season is last. How long did it take to get over the ending of last season? You were visibly frustrated with how it ended when we first spoke to you then.
Yeah, no, totally. It was definitely very, very tough. After all you go throughout the year, physically, emotionally, all those things play a part, and to come up short. It sucks, and like I would say, at the end of the year, there's only one winner, but I'd rather have my heart ripped out every time in a big game as opposed to losing when we did. But at the end of the day, there's just more fuel to the fire, and I'm sure it's going to inspire and fuel each and every guy that was here last year to know that we have to do what it takes to get us over the hump this year. But there's a process in place, and trusting the process, and I know each and every guy here will do the same. And if we do that, the sky's the limit.
Roquan, with the draft coming up, how much of the draft round 1 on Thursday are you going to watch, and what do you remember about your draft experience?
Honestly, I'll probably have some alerts on my phone or something like that, but I'm not too sure if I'll actually be watching it. It's kind of crazy because when I was a kid and then high school and then my first year or two in the league, I was watching the draft throughout, from the first pick to the Mr. Irrelevant. So I was one of those type guys. But thinking back to my experience at the draft, it was great. Out in Dallas, funny story, I never really done it. I was journaling out in Dallas throughout the draft because I knew it was just a really special moment, and I wanted to definitely cherish it and remember every single moment. So I was writing the things down, but having my name called, walking across the stage, it felt very surreal being where I'm from. Not anyone ever gone first round where I'm from, and not many people can say that as well. Through a lot of great legends throughout the game. So definitely was grateful for that, and it was a great experience for me, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
When's the last time you pulled that journal out?
The last time I pulled that journal out, it was actually this offseason. So this offseason, I think when I got back to Chicago or something, I looked in the closet and I was like, oh, here's the journal, because I was about to write some notes for something else, and I randomly came across the journal, and it was pretty sweet just realizing the thoughts that I was having then as opposed to now being way more mature, and then just seeing how everything unfolds and being an adult. So it was definitely pretty sweet though.
Thank you, Brian. You good? All right, thank you, Ro.
Yep.